didn't, my name on Spotify, if you missed all that earlier, is Anna P. Hughes. And the playlist is just one word, Anna P. Hughes. And the playlist is Brave New World 3. So let's just sit up tall. I'm not going to take long because I know we're getting a late start. But I do want to take just a handful of breaths here. So just as you're ready, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And initially, I guess I will just instruct you to try to drop your awareness way down to the bottom of your pelvic floor, to the very, very, very base of your spine, and feel where the ground rises up to meet you there, and where your body drops down to meet the ground. Yeah, I think everybody else can hear me, so I'm not sure, Moran. Maybe check your settings. And as you root down into the ground underneath you, try to just feel that space is weighted. Let yourself just feel the heaviness of your body, just for a moment here. And as you really drop down into that space, you feel the sitting bones is nice and heavy. Use the next inhale breath to allow the spine to begin to rise from there. So this is symbolic not only of the entirety of the practice, but really the entirety of our lives. We've got to find that sense of being grounded, of being held by something firm and strong and stable. And when we have that, we rise. And I understand that that space can be hard to access. Some days it's there, some days it's not, or at least some days we feel it and some days we don't. But practices like these are meant to help us remember. They're meant to help us establish contact, to trust that no matter how shaky things seem at times, ultimately we stand on firm ground. Draw the hands of prayer at the heart. May we just open ourselves up to allowing this practice to serve us, and acknowledging that in that service that the practice provides to us, we are then able to navigate our days with a hint more grace, at least in certain moments. And in that way, this practice ripples outward to serve others. Draw a deep breath in. All right, from here, if you're going to use the playlist, you can go ahead and hit play. It'll be the first song. It's called Circles, I think, and it will start in downward facing dog. And as you come into downward facing dog, just pedal out your legs a bit. Settle in. And my advice to you here would be just to acknowledge your starting point today. Good, bad, or downright ugly, you know, just acknowledge it, let it be whatever it is. And just know that all you've got to do is keep breathing and keep moving. All right, from your downward facing dog, inhale, roll forward to a high plank. Just hold it here on your exhale breath. Again, try to just feel the firm ground under you. Deep breath in again. And then on your exhale breath, roll slightly toward the tips of the toes and lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest up, let your shoulders roll down your back. We'll hold this cobra for a moment or two. Feel the tops of the feet press down, lift the tailbone slightly, soften the shoulders. Hollow the pit of the belly, take another deep breath in. And exhale, dissolve down. And then from here, press yourself back, Utthita Balasana, extended child's pose. Turn your hands so that your palms face the sky. So again, here in this moment, we acknowledge how the practice serves us, all the practice offers us, what we offer back in return. May this practice serve us, may this practice serve all. And then beyond that, if there is anything or anyone in particular that you wish to dedicate this practice to offer the efforts of this practice to, do it now. And breathe it into the cells of your body. And then turn your hands over, come back up onto all fours, and from here, downward facing dog. From your down dog, high plank, inhale. And hold it as you exhale. And then pick up your right foot as you inhale. You're in high plank, right leg is lifted. Exhale, just draw your right knee in towards your nose. And then press back into a one-legged plank. Inhale, so chest comes forward. Exhale, knee into nose. One-legged plank, inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose. One-legged dog, inhale, so press back and reach. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Come onto your fingertips. Lift your chest a little. Keep your back legs strong, but keep drawing the hips slightly forward and down. Deep breath in, lift deep belly. Exhale, lower left knee down the mat. Inhale, start to draw your hips back and reach your spine over your right leg. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale here. Exhale here. See if you can just let your mind feel the breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then go ahead and rebend your right knee and curl your left toes and lift your left knee. Step yourself back, high plank, inhale. And then as you exhale, push back, downward facing dog. All right, inhale to high plank. Hold it as you exhale. Then just pick up the left foot, inhale, and reach out for the ball of the foot. And then exhale, draw your knee into the nose. Inhale, one-legged plank, chest forward, leg back. Exhale, knee into the nose. Once more, inhale, reach the chest forward, leg back. Exhale, knee to the nose. One-legged dog, reach to your left leg, inhale. Exhale, step your left foot lightly to the top of your mat. Coming onto your fingertips, lift your chest as you inhale. And hold it right here as you exhale. And another deep breath in, lift the belly. And exhale, softly lower the right knee. Uncurl the toes, inhale, pull the hips back. Ardha Hanumanasana. Breathe here. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, try to just feel the breath. All right, when we can come into that feeling place, we move away from that sort of rapid mind thinking place. One more breath. Inhale, then we can all use that. Exhale. Rebend your left knee, curl your back toes, lift your knee, step back, high planks. Inhale. And exhale, take your time, lower through chaturanga, all the way to the floor. Chest up, inhale. Push back into child's pose, exhale. And then just come up onto your hands and knees, or at least stack your hips over your knees. But then walk your hands out in front of you and take your forehead to the mat. So it's what we call a downward puppy. Arms are still active, forehead to the mat. You can stay like this, Or if you want to take it a little deeper, Anahatasana, you're going to take your chin forward and breathe your chest down. Keep your belly pulled in so your side body is long. The Anahata is the heart chakra. So just breathing into this energetic heart. One more breath. All right, and then push up again. Walk your hands back so you're on all fours. Kick back through your right leg. And then from here, shift your weight to your right foot and take your left arm forward. Deep breath in right here. Exhale, elbow and knee in together. So really kind of curl up. Inhale, stretch it out. And exhale, squeeze it in. Once more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull it in. Then stretch out with your inhale, and as you exhale, bend that right knee and reach back with your left hand to take your foot. Now, if this doesn't work, blow it off and just come back to where you were with extended on the left. And then start to kick that. As you kick, if you can find your balance, you're going to look forward. If you're feeling really wobbly, again, remember, you want to establish that connection to firm ground. So reaching or pressing the right palm to the left shin. One more breath. And then stretch out through the arm and leg. Inhale, and place both down. Exhale, and just rock your hips a little. Other side. Left leg back, right arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, draw elbow and knee in close. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach. And exhale, squeeze it in, curl it back. Stretch it out on your inhale. And then bend the knee. If you did that on the first side, reach back and take the foot and stretch it. And we breathe in. And we breathe out. Just two more breaths in. And out. And in. And out. Stretch the arm and the leg. Pull up a deep belly. Inhale. And exhale, place both down. Rock your hips. High plank as you inhale. Elbows down, forearm plank, exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Two more breaths right here. Inhale, slight tuck down to the tailbone. Exhale, that's true for any high plank or forearm plank. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, now from here, come back up onto your right hand. Come back up onto your left hand. You're back in high plank. Press back downward facing dog and then walk your hands for the back of your mat. Place your left hand in the center of your mat. Bend your left knee. Inhale your right arm to the sky. So if you need a block typically for any of these poses and you don't have a block, you can always use your water bottle or, a couple of books stacked up or anything like that. All right, one more breath here. Shift your weight a tiny bit forward. Lengthen your spine. And then look down, take a bend of your right knee, right hand comes down, inhale, left arm comes up. Again, let the spine emerge up the hips. Feel where you press into the floor. Lengthen the belly, one more inhale. And then exhale, take your left hand down to the mat. Take your dog for a walk. From your downward facing dog, you're going to inhale, roll toward high plank. Stay on the balls of your feet, drop your hips, lift your chest. It's a modified up dog. And then as you exhale, you'll use your core to pull your hips up and back. Do another like that. Inhale, ripple forward, stay on the balls of the feet, drop the hips, lift the chest. And then exhale, belly is going to pull the hips up and back. One more. Inhale, ripple forward, drop the hips, lift the chest. And exhaling, downward facing dog. And then from your down dog, walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, press through the palms. Exhale, lift the prayer card to the heart, pause. Release your arms. Inhale, take your arms up. Whatever that intention is, whatever that prayer is, draw it back across the Arkansas, the energetic heart, and bow forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot back. Keep your right knee lifted, but dip it down. Just lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale as you're ready for it, chaturanga. Upward face, inhale. Downward face, exhale. Step the right foot to the top of the mat, dip the left knee. Just lift chest, inhale. And then exhale, step left foot forward and fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. So now we start with the left foot, step the left foot back. Dip the knee, fingertips on the floor. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward face. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. Dip the right knee toward the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, step the right foot forward and fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach up, press to the palms, look up, offer. Exhale, hands to the heart. Just acknowledging here that we offer whatever we have to offer. That's really, really different every single day. So offer yourself grace. On the days where it's good, celebrate it. On the days when it's hard, offer yourself grace. Release your arms, bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, sweep your arms up. Bow forward, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And then step or float your feet back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward face, inhale. Downward face, exhale. This time stretch the right leg back and up, inhale. Step the right foot forward, exhale, root your feet. Inhale, rise, high lunge, really firm up the back. And then exhaling, take your hands down, step back, chaturanga. Upward face, inhale. Downward face, exhale. Left leg back and up, inhale. Step the left foot lightly forward, exhale, ground your feet. Inhale to come up, back leg nice and strong. Exhale, take your hands down, step back, chaturanga. Upward face, inhale. And downward face, exhale. Pause right here, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We breathe together. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Look to the top of your mat. Walk or step or spring your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let your upper body fold over your legs. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, inhale. Stand straight. Prayer in the heart. Pause. Feel. Release your arms, bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Bow forward, exhale, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, really draw the spine up and forward. Exhale, step or float your feet back to chaturanga. Upward face, inhale. Downward face, exhale. Right leg reaches back, inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward. We're going to add a little dip here. So inhale, come up, high lunge. Now stay up on your exhale, just dip your left knee straight down. Fire your left buttock signal. Now keep the right knee bent, straighten just the left leg, inhale. And then down to the left, exhale. Upward face, inhale. Downward face, exhale. Left leg back and up, inhale. Step it forward, exhale. Inhale, come up, high lunge. Exhale, dip your right knee straight down. Now left knee stays bent, straighten right leg, inhale, lift right heel. Exhale, take your hands down, chaturanga. Upward face, inhale. Downward face, exhale, pause. Right, deep breath in right here. If you need it, open your mouth on that exhale. Inhale here. Feel the palms and the feet press into the firm earth. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Look forward. Walk, step, or spring your feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana. Inhale. Stand up straight. Prayer the heart. Pause. Feel. Release your arms. One more, y'all. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Bow forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Upward face. Inhale. Downward face. Exhale. Stretch out right leg. Inhale. Step right foot forward. Exhale. Aim your feet. Inhale to rise. Exhale, dip your left knee. Straighten just the back leg. Inhale. Hands down through chaturanga. Exhale. Just moving and breathing. Upward face. Inhale. Downward face. Exhale. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Step it forward. Exhale. Anchor your feet. Inhale to rise. Good. Stay up. Exhale. Dip right knee down. Straighten back leg. Inhale. Lift the right heel a little higher. And then exhale into chaturanga. Upward face. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Pause. Deep breath in together. And full breath out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Once more, just do your best to show up right here. Inhale this breath. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, walk or step or spring your feet. Inhale, lengthen spine. Forward fold, exhale. Utkatasana, inhale. And exhale, stand up straight. Prayer the heart. Pause. Feel. Release your arms. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhaling, bow forward. Then lengthen your spine, inhale. And step just your left foot to the back of your mat, exhale. And this time you'll take the left knee all the way down, but keep the left toes curled here. Inhale, take both of your arms up, so you're in a low lunge, left toes curled. Pause here to exhale. Take your left hand to your low back, use it to support your back. And as you kind of press the low back in and up, back out your lunge just a little. So ground down and push into your right foot. You're going to stretch up. You know what? Switch your hands. Right hand will go back, left arm. That was weird. All right, stretch up. There we go. And back. So really pressing through your right foot. Then you can stay here or your left hand. Oh no, I was right the first time. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. All right, so left hand to low back, right arm up. I mean, I could blame it on Monday, but like, I don't know, it's kind of the same as Sunday and Saturday, so I don't know. So it's all catching up to me. So right here, left hand can come back. You can grab a hold of the calf, the ankle, or even back at the heel. Those are just options, okay? You can also keep your hand if you look back. And if you're ready, you can drop all the way back. And then scissor your inner thighs a little and try to turn your left hip, left ribs forward. All right, you're going to very carefully, you've got to engage your core, come back through the center, frame the right foot, curl the back toes, and then back knee, pause. So just buoy up your hips a little so you stabilize that left hip flexor. And then inhale, take your right leg back and up, one-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Knee to right arm, inhale. Knee to left arm, exhale. Thread the needle, stretch the right leg out. Take the left arm up. And then if you want, you can kick the right leg out a little more and sweep your left arm across your ear. Open your chest for the sky. Good, breathe through. And really feel your feet press into the mat. Left foot especially, but then firm the right leg as well. One more breath. All right, you'll very carefully start to pull the right hip back, left hip down. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky. And exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Left heel turns down, warrior two. So inhale, come up and around. Reach. Ground down into both of your feet. And you would imagine if there was a tug of war happening for your arms, your left arm is going to win. So it's going to pull back just a little more. Keep the right inner thigh nice and open. Turn your right palm to the sky. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, sit down a little bit more. I like to keep the neck neutral here, which means either kind of looking forward or even tipping down slightly. It doesn't matter, you can look up if that feels good. And then inhale, straighten your front leg, your right leg, big breath with your right side. Exhale, push through your feet, come through center, and then reach out over your right leg. You can, pelvis is going to turn here. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up, triangle. Again, in lieu of blocks, and actually just because I really like this, maybe right hand to right ankle, and then really push into your right hand. That's going to have your right foot ground, which is going to reestablish this idea we keep coming back to, of really trying to feel firm ground under you. And you know, maybe that firm ground is your faith, right? Maybe when all else feels shaky, we understand that our deep, deep, deep faith, shraddha, and trust, that is the firm ground we stand on. All right, look down at the ground. Take a softening of your right knee. We turn this into half moon pose. So shift the weight into the right foot and lift the left leg up parallel to the floor. Dig down into your right foot. Activate the lifted limbs, okay? So left arm active, left leg active. And then stay here, bend the left knee and reach back, take a hold of the left foot or return to Tadasana. And then you can start to kick back. So it's not so much an upward kick, it's a backward kick, facilitating the turning of the right ribs. One more breath. Stretch out through the arm and the leg on the inhale. Start to bend the knee and step back with your exhale, and then you arrive. Inhale into warrior two. Exhale here. Windmill your hands down, step back with a high plank, inhale. Exhale to the ground. Upward face, inhale. Downward face, exhale. Deep breath in right here. Exhale, bend your knees, look to the top of your mat, and then walk, step, or spring your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Both knees bend. Lift to Tadasana, inhale. Stand up straight and tall. Prayer to the heart. Pause and feel. Arms by your side. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen. Now step just your right foot to the back of your mat. Lower your right knee down. Keep your right toes curled up. Let's see if we can get the arms right this time. Inhale, take your arms up. Low lunge, exhale here. And then right hand to the low back. It's going to support, so it's going to kind of draw the upper body up. And as it does, push through your left heel and back out of your lunge just a little, and a little back right here. You can stay here with the right hand and start to come back to the calf, the ankle, or the heel. But then scissor the upper inner thighs and try to turn your chest up. Turn your right ribs up. Maybe left ribs back a little. One more breath. Good. And then carefully come to the center. Core pulls in, hands down either side of your foot. Curl the back toes, lift that knee. Take on to that right hip too, or that right hip flexor to be stabilized. And then left leg up and back. Exhale, draw your left knee to your nose. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, left knee to left upper arm. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, left knee to right upper arm, and again, you'll thread the needle here. So left leg to the right heel turns down, and then right arm up. You can either stay like that, or again, try to access a bit more of a back bend element. So your left leg is going to kick slightly more out, chest turns up, right arm sweeps across the ear. As you open your chest and let your head drop back, and maybe your eyes can find your right hand. And then really press through your right foot, firm both of your legs. All right, start to pull the core back in, suck the left hip back, right hand down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Turn your right heel down, warrior two. Up you go. And just arriving right here. Breathe. Let your belly help hold up your arms, let your shoulders relax down a little. Turn the left palm to the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale here. Breathe into the left side. And then straighten your left leg. Big breath up the left side. Inhale. Exhale, come up through the center. Cut back through your left sitting bone. So the torso or the pelvis will shift a little bit. Left hand comes down to ankle or wherever you need it to really. All right, and then right arm up. And press your left hand. If you're grabbing the ankle, press the hand down. Feel how that grounds the left foot. As the left foot grounds, really activate the left leg. Lengthen the left side of the torso, so you might feel the right torso contract just slightly. Deep breath here. Another breath here. Look down at the floor. Shift your weight into your left foot. Take your left hand out in front of you, Ardha Chandrasana. And then really reach to the right leg. Draw your left sitting bone toward the back of your mat so your outer left hip engages. So left hip in and back. And then Ardha Chandrasana, if you went there first side, grabbing a hold of right foot, and you start to kick. Another breath right here. Good, and then re-extend the arm and the leg, inhale. And on your exhale, start to bend your left knee and step back. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhaling, arrive there. And left leg, now on that side. And then pivot your hands down, high plank. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward face, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, stretch back your right leg. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Coming to a crescent lunge. So inhale, you come up. Good. Exhale right here. Take your hands behind you now, interlace your fingers. Get a nice strong grip, so fingertips will squeeze a little. Roll in through your upper arm bones, and then start to straighten your arms. Deep breath in. On your exhale, start to pitch your torso forward. Heel back your right belly. Virabhadrasana C, hands down. Now, if the bound hands is just more distracting than anything, don't bind your hands. Just reach back through your arms. It's really not a huge deal. All right, pull back your right sitting bone. Lift through your inner left thigh. And then we're going to try it with the hands down. And if you lose your balance, it's not a big deal. Move toward a vertical split. So the upper body starts to extend down toward the right leg, and the left leg reaches. So really establishing a foundation here. Deep breath. All right, and hands down if they're not already. Let the head drop, reach to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your right knee, step your left foot to the back of your mat. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Now bend your right knee and rotate open your hip. And then walk your, either walk your hands back or hop your left foot in just a little. I like to turn the left heel in slightly. So the left foot itself turns out. And then lift the right hip up again over the left one. Straighten your right leg. Really activate, so you'll feel the outer right hip engage. And then as you lock the right hand to the floor, see if your left hand can reach off the left side of your mat, and then eventually back to grab your left ankle or left shin. Breathe here. Good. Put your left hand down. Draw your right knee into your nose, curl. Then step your right foot forward. Take your left hand out a little wider. Lean into your left hand and reach your right arm up. So it's still a twist, it's a simple twist, but a little bit more space between the torso and the right thigh than usual. And you can kind of lay it down. Good, and then follow the right hand down to the inside of the right foot. Turn to face the left long edge of your mat. Turn your left toes out. Bend your left knee, turn your right toes up. Skandasana. And you can keep your hands on the floor if you need the support. Some people are better with both feet on the floor, just one leg, left knee bend, do that. If you've got the space, hands can come to the heart. Maybe you open your arms up, maybe you bind. Those options of hands to prayer, opening the arms, or binding, you know, they're just up-leveling, dependent on how your body is put together. It's not indicative of who you are as a person, so don't get all judgy. It's just sometimes genetics, sometimes history and body, you know. One more breath. It's really matters is breath, presence, steadiness, that sort of thing, okay? Release the hands down the mat. You're gonna rebend your right knee, pivot around on the top edge of your mat again. Place your left hand back onto the floor, right arm up to the sky, and then this time roll to your outer left foot and step back into Vajrasana, your side plank. And then from here, take your right foot, put it on the floor behind you, and lift your hips up wildly. Open up in the front body. Really go down, go up. Down to the left hand, down to the right foot, down to the left foot. And then carefully back around, high plank, inhale. All right, nice strong midline, exhale, chaturanga. Upward face, inhale. Downward face, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Exhale, left foot forward. Sweet love. Guys got any cat power yet? That's what the world needs now. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale here. And then hands behind back in your legs, maybe less familiar grip. Roll in upper arm bones. Reach back through arms. Deep breath in the chest. Exhale, pitch torso forward. Heel back, left belly, warrior three. All right, standing split. You can try it with the hands down behind you. Upper body just slowly extends down toward the floor. Right hip just reaches. Two more breaths. One more breath. If you haven't already, release your hands down. And this last breath, just drop your hip. Good. Then inhale, lengthen upward and forward. Exhale, step your right foot back to the back of your mat. Inhale, one-legged dog. Left leg lifts. And then just hop the back foot in just a tiny bit so the step's a little shorter. And maybe right heel turns in a little. Okay, so right foot turns out. So you keep your left hip lifted as much as you can. Reach your left leg. Lock the left hand over the floor. That's Astabandha. And start to work your right hand around and see if your right hand can grab your right shoulder ankle. Breathe here. And then release the left hand down. Draw the left knee into the nose, squeeze. Step the left foot forward. Lean out slightly into your right hand. Inhale, left arm up. And just lay back a little. But keep pulling the left hip in and back. It should feel kind of good on the left hip. All right, left hand now comes inside the left foot as well. Turn to the right long edge of your mat, Skandasana. So right toes turn out, left toes turn up. Hands on the floor if you need hands on the floor. Hands to prayer if that's where you're going. Binding if you're going to bind here. Do make sure that your extended leg, your left leg, stays nice and strong. So you're not loading the back of that left knee joint. 2 more breaths right here. Soften where you can soften. Maybe it's across the brow. Maybe it's the inner dialogue, you know, that inner narrative. You can soften that. And then release the hands back to the mat. Start to re-bend your left knee and pivot back around the top edge of your mat to frame your foot. Plant your right hand again, stretch your left arm back up, and then this time, as you're ready, roll to the outer right foot, step back, Vasisthasana. So from your side plank, take your left foot and lightly come to the ball of the foot, and then lift your hips, and reach to your left arm and drop your right back. Go down to go up, lift your sitting bones. And then carefully flip it back over. High plank inhale. Chaturanga exhale. Upward face inhale. Downward face exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Let your left knee come down to the floor and then place your hands on the top of your right thigh. So if you need to pad your back knee, find something to pad it with. You're going to bend the back knee and bring the heel to the hip. Then reach back and take a hold of the foot and pull the heel and the hip in close. So taking the outer foot is fine. It's the easiest or the most accessible. You're going to take the inner foot, see if you can spin the fingers forward. But then y'all do make sure here that you scissor your inner thighs and you try to really turn from the hips forward or from the hips upward, forward. So hips point forward, ribs, shoulders. Maybe right now. Good. Very carefully release the back leg. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee. On your inhale, stretch back and up through your right leg. And then Hanumanasana. So that's a split. So if you're able to, you slide the right leg straight through. All right. Otherwise, you just step the right foot forward. Lower the back knee again. And then scoot your right foot toward the top of your mat. Flex the foot. From there, you'll curl the left toes and walk back. Breathe. You know, one of the greatest lessons I think that we take from this pose, it's very rare that this pose feels perfect, and it's very rare that it feels easy. Can we be okay with that? Can we still, even when it doesn't feel perfect, and it doesn't feel easy, can we close our eyes? Can we take a deep breath? And can we just practice contentment? It's not that we don't long-term keep trying to make it feel easier, more aligned. But in here, in the midst of the effort, can we allow, can we accept? All right, back it out carefully, whatever you need to do here. I'm sure it's going to be super graceful. And then step back, high plank. Hold your high plank. Downward facing dog. Left leg back, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale. Lower the right knee to the floor. Place the hands on the top of the left knee. All right. Bend your right knee, reach back, take your foot outside or inside the foot, either is fine. I typically have to adjust my front foot a little, so I have to pull it back slightly. All right, and then turn outer right hip forward, chest, maybe left arm. All right, release the back foot, lift the back knee. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step forward or slide through, Hanumanasana. So this side, onto your expression of the pose, even if it's not the expression that you foresaw in your mind. Can you close your eyes? Can you let yourself just find ease? Find your breath. 2 more breaths. One more breath. And then work your way out of it. And make your way into high plank. From high plank, chaturanga, and upward face. Downward facing dog, inhale. Then bend your knees, look forward. You'll walk, step, or hop all the way through, lying on your back. All right, once you're on your back, bend your knees, both feet on the floor, arms alongside you. We'll take 3 rolling bridges here. So as you press through your feet, inhale, lift your hips, and take your arms over your head. And then exhale slowly, so you're lining with the breath, lower. Close your eyes, do the next 2. Inhale. Exhale. Let the movement of the body and the movement of the breath correlate. 1 more. Inhale. Let that soothe the soul. Exhale. All right, now press through your feet. Keep your arms alongside you. Come up into bridge. Work the shoulder blades close together under you, and if it works for you to bind your hands, bind your hands. Press through your feet. Press through the back of the shoulders. Ground the inner heels, lift the outer hips. All right, this will be the last of the big back bends here. So either stay here, about 5 more breaths, if you can manage that, or flip your hands down by your ears. And then from here, go up. Offer whatever you have to offer, and in that offering, allow yourself to take consolation that this is the best effort you have. Whatever it is, you know. And in that, hopefully you can find peace. And slowly, slowly come down. I would say keep your feet on the floor, knock your knees, and let your arms just come out alongside you. Close your eyes. Receive, receive, receive. Okay, open up your eyes, draw your knees into your chest. And then wrap your right leg once or twice around your left leg. Place your fingers behind your head, lift back your head, neck, and shoulders. Stretch legs out, inhale. Squeeze knees and chest and lift your buttocks up a little. Again, inhale, stretch it out, lower chest halfway. Exhale, squeeze everything in. One more, inhale. Exhale, squeeze everything in, lift your hips, lift your chest. Good, then relax your upper body, switch the cross of your legs. Inhale, stretch the legs out. Exhale, squeeze, chest in, chest up, hips up. Two more, inhale. Exhale, squeeze. One more, inhale. And exhale, squeeze it in. Good, release everything down. And then just start to rock yourself back and up until you come into high plank. Back to downward facing dog. Reach back through your right leg, inhale. Right leg forward, pigeon, right side. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, bow forward. Not a super long hold, you guys, just about 5 breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more breaths. Last full breath. Walk your hands back. Lean into your right hip. Carefully guide the left leg around. Take the left leg straight forward. And then step the right foot over the left knee, setting up for your twist. So left arm, just hug it around the right leg. Right hand behind you. And then really anchor your left leg to the floor. Stretch up and twist. So these twists, physiologically speaking, they're said to wring out or sweat the internal organs. All right, and what that means for us on an energetic level, on an emotional level, is we have an opportunity to wring out, you know, those energetic patterns, emotional patterns that maybe we're just ready to wring out. And in that, we make a choice here on the twist. What do we turn toward? Look over your front shoulder, inhale. Release your arms, place your right foot inside your left thigh, stretch up. Hug your outer left hip back, that'll take your outer right foot forward, and roll over your left leg, or fold over your left leg, Janu Sushasana. Give yourself another breath right here. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. High plank. If you want one last vinyasa here, take it. Otherwise, just back to the down dog. And then inhale, left leg back. Exhale, left foot forward, pigeon left side. Inhale, lengthen. Square the hips. Exhale, bow forward. 5 breaths here. The wave watch over me. It's the song that's on my computer as part of the playlist. There will be better days, right? Let the wave wash over me. You can't fight it. You know, you can't stop the waves. You can't. As Satya used to say, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn how to surf. Just riding the waves. They rise and they fall. They rise and they fall. We can't stop them, but we can learn to surf. Inhale, come up. Ease the weight into the left hip and bring the right leg around. Step your left foot over your right knee. Hug your right arm around your left leg, left hand behind you. Inhale, stretch up. Turn. Turn toward. I know I'm having to very consciously choose all the time right now to turn toward trust, to turn toward faith, to turn toward acceptance, to turn toward grace. On your inhale, look over your front shoulder. Exhale, release. Left foot inside right thigh, stretch out. Right hip comes in and wrap. And fold over your right leg. Another breath here. Actually, another couple breaths here. Then inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release. Now, if you are using the playlist, go ahead to the last song. It's called Oh, I Love You. And just let that start as you come into Shavasana. So you can bend your knees, place both feet on the floor, reach your arms forward, and just roll back. And as you land into Shavasana, let your palms turn face up. Let your feet roll open. Lay it down. Lay down your worry. Lay down your fear. Lay down your planning and your expectations. Lay down even your offering and your intention. Trust that the work has been done, the table has been set, and you just surrender it to the ocean of possibility, and you allow the universe to correlate the details. And in that, you take up the mantle of trust and ease and love and peace and joy. And you know that even during these times, that place is home. Start to move a deeper breath back through your body. Awaken your toes, fingers, wrists, and ankles. And one at a time, bend your knees. And draw your knees up into your chest. And roll on one side. And from there, return to your seat. Let the hands come to prayer at the heart. Separated by miles, but unified in the sense that we are all in this together. Together in spirit. Let's lift our voices. Deep breath in. We inhale here, and on the exhale breath, we bow forward, sealing this practice. Thank you for this practice, and thank you for this life. Namaste. Bolo Shri Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Thanks, everybody. I'm just going to unmute everyone in case they want to say hi.